not listening to your intuition, not being aware, not being thorough, not being precise, not thinking in advance of where you want your life to go and the places you see yourself. A lot of the times, our friends, families, jobs, places, or hobbies influences us to be off course and not be aligned with what we're really aligned with. When our job is to become sovereign, when our job is to find out what serves us, what is in alignment with us, other people do not have the same mindset as you. So they deter you. Their assignment is completely different than yours. Some people aren't placed in your life because they love you. They dislike you. And they dislike the places that you're going to go. So they want to throw you off course. They want to give you pieces of information that doesn't serve you, that doesn't benefit you, that destroys you in your relationship, that destroys you in your mind frame. So when you look at things, you're looking at things disoriented and you're looking lost in the sauce. You don't even know the recipe. You knew the recipe. You familiarized the recipe. You created the recipe. But somebody else came in and gave their opinion of what ingredients they didn't like or didn't appease their tummy or bowel movements. So you adjusted something. Now the recipe looks completely different, smells completely different, and also tastes completely different. But there's nothing that we can do because we already altered the recipe. So now we have what someone else's thoughts have become embedded in us, that we changed our whole recipe for someone else's dislike or dislike. And now our recipe is icky. And I don't think that I can ever really piece together what I did before because I didn't write it down. But this person's thoughts barricaded so well in my mind that I have to let it go. See, sometimes you really get tricked out of position. You really get tricked. It's the people. It's the things. It's your own mind tricking you. Your subconscious. It's your subconscious and your conscious. Your subconscious cannot always block everything that your conscious can. It just comes up randomly. That little thought in your head that gears you to do this and that, you're just doing it. Your conscious is the one to, okay, yes, this and that. And the thing is, it's all about awareness. Okay? It's about awareness. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? What are your values? What are your prospects in life? What do you want to happen in life? Where do you see yourself? Where do you value yourself? Do you like doing this, or are you just doing this out of comfort because someone says they want to tag along with you? It's okay to not have a ride along, because when you're in the situation, you're not looking at the damage that ride along is implementing in your life. And not just physically, mentally, emotionally, and everything else. Let's say you have a friend. They don't like this person. Now you're beefing with this person. But the same person that your friend don't like, that you're beefing with, is the same person that can put you in a room for the opportunities that you want. But because you're thinking small-minded and not big, and you're not planning ahead, and you're not being mature enough, and you're not stepping outside of your body, and you're in her body, in her perspective, or his perspective, or their perspective, now you put yourself in a blockage. You just created a roadblock that was never your roadblock. It was never your assignment. It was never assigned to you. Now I want you to take a step back. I've been taking lots of steps back, and I've been really realizing that my past, like all my past experiences, all my past self, all of my everything, good or bad, any situation, I really readdressed, and I sat down and I was like, okay, I see where this was me. I see where this is them. I see how I let them allow themselves. Because you can never get mad at nobody for snaking you or backdooring you because A, you allowed them to. Yes, you did. You allowed them to know how nice you were. You allowed them to know how sweet you were. You allowed them to know how vulnerable and how merciful and how poised and how you carry yourself. You didn't look at it from an outer body experience, because someone is learning you while you're learning and exploring everything else. Someone is learning and exploring you. Someone thinks that they got you down to a T. Although you may be able to change it up, they still have most of your habits down packed because you gave them the opportunity, the space, and the room to be in your space and your thing. So now you're mad because somebody clocking your T, and they're not even clocking it correctly, honey. I know they're not clocking it correctly at all, but they think that they are. Okay? And that's how come I always say I am what I say I am, because whatever I say I am, I can always be that. And you can never tell me what I am, because you are not me and you do not know me. You only know what I tell you or what I allow you to see of my life. And this is not even a full version, baby. This is not even a full version. What you see right now is not going to always be me. It's not going to be me, and it's not going to be carried into the next chapter of my life. This is only a chapter in the essence, so whatever you try to use against me will never prosper, because it can form, but it would never prosper. It's always the message that I love to relate and say heavily. Heavily. It can never. It can form, but not by might. Okay? You can congregate. You can do all of those things. But as long as I have awareness and I know that I don't belong in these same circumstances, in these same situations, you can never, ever take, swap, switch, direct, interfere, collide. It goes on and on. You can never stop what's for me. Only I can. Only you can stop what's for you. So I want you to know this. Every time you feel unsure about something, how do you feel about it? Why do you feel that way? What caused you to feel that way? Is these your own thoughts? Is this what you would do if they wasn't here? Are you really just saying yes because you just irritated and you just want to just... Because what do they say? Unconscious agreement is agreement. I'm saying it so wrong. Okay, so it's like this. Example. I was working somewhere I didn't want to work, right? XOXO said, that's going to be her name. XOXO said, oh my gosh, I love you so much. I want you to work with me for my whole life. Baby, I don't even see myself here my whole life. So I can't. I said I cannot agree to that. I'm not sure. Because something that can be easily just passed off and brushed off is never nothing easy. You gotta understand the tongue is powerful. So whatever you speak shall be. That's how come I try to be positive and speak over my life. And even when I journal, I try to journal positively. I don't try to journal negatively. I don't try to speak down on myself or others in my journal. I do acknowledge and highlight the facts of what I would have preferred to be better. But other than that, no, it's always grace. Okay? It's always grace. It's always. I am exactly who I want to be when I write. I'm exactly who I am in my mind and my thoughts, and it's going to all align. It's already in the process. So you have to trust the process. When the process disengages you, it's to engage you in the things that are for you, for the people that are for you. When you feel a disconnect from the world, no one's calling your phone, no one's on your social media, you didn't fit in. You can never fit in. Even if you went to doing what they did, you can never fit in. They see it. They smell it. It's like if you're drinking alcohol. you're smoking. It's something that lingers on you. You have a scent that lingers on you. And it's irritant to someone else because it's not of likeliness, but you're in likiness of them. But they know that you're not. So when you go out and you be at the club and stuff and people looking at you crazy and stuff and they're like, and then like they still smiling at you being cordial, but they still like, you got something on your face. Because you're not supposed to be there. They know that. They know that. And then that's where you get these sharks. I always call anybody swimming around you, anybody potting on you, anybody sitting on the back, waiting for you to make the wrong move. Because they know you're protected. They know you got something on you. But they know it's something on you that they can't get off of you. And only the way that you can even get out of they perimeters, they surroundings or area, or I would say area, not perimeter. Their area is for if you decide to, you can break that matrix anytime. You got the power. They know you are lock key. You got a key to every room, every portal. You can vibe with this group, that group, this baby. You can go anywhere. So they smell it on you. Don't worry about why you can't fit in. Don't worry about nobody hitting you up. Don't worry about it. Worry about you. Worry about you, what you believe in, what you want. All the time. Because the moment you don't, you're going to have a reawakening. And you might not like the reawakening and its answers. So if you choose correctly, based off of your assignment and what you want to be and who you strive to be and what's aligned for you, you'll be okay. And if you don't, you'll be okay. You might get bumped along the way, but you will get up. And you will not be like Jack and Jill. And you will not be like Humpty Dumpty. They can put those pieces together, baby. It's going to be sewn together so fast. You ain't never seen an eggshell been sewn together, but for you, it will, okay? Alrighty. Have a great day.